This is a quick video on how to use EFT tapping for sport. It's a really powerful tool. It stands for, the EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. And as you know, imagine you play sport, or your kids do, or you're a coach, or have some involvement in sport, so you know the emotional roller coaster that we go on, especially when it comes to competition. We really want to play well, we want to win, we don't want to let other people down, we don't want to look silly, we don't want to look stupid, we don't want to embarrass ourselves. We really want to play our best, which is all very well, but actually it just piles on the pressure. And obviously we want some excitement and some anticipation, and that heart rate, we want our heart rate to go up, we want to be pumped up, we want to be able to play intensely and all the rest of it. But actually, if we get too anxious about it, which is quite easy, especially when we focus on the wrong things, I'll talk about that in another video, i.e. the result, what people are thinking, who's watching and all that sort of stuff. Actually, it can turn from excitement and anticipation into anxiety, where we're worrying about it, we can't sleep, we can't eat, and then we really want to play our best. And then as soon as something starts going wrong, or it's not going to plan, we lose our composure. We feel the self-doubt creeps in, the frustration creeps in, completely lose the plot. And then once you've tipped over to that side of things, it's actually really hard then to regain your composure, regain your focus. Because as soon as you've gone over onto the dark side, as it were, it's really hard to get it back. And yes, you can get it back, of course, but it can often be too late. You've given away your advantage, the opponent's taken the opportunity, or the game's over. So, beauty of tapping, EFT, is that it massively lowers your cortisol levels, which is one of the hormones released when you're stressed, the fight or flight response, which is great because we want it, we need it, for the oncoming bus. Jump out the way without thinking, or run away from that saber-toothed tiger back in the day, whatever it was. But our fight or flight response, once that kicks in, once we perceive something as stressful, whether it's a tennis match, a football game, whatever sport it is we play, obviously it's supposed to be fun and enjoyable, but as soon as that excitement tips over into anxiety, our stress response kicks off, our cortisol and adrenaline goes through the roof. Things like our heart starts beating faster, we tense up, digestion shuts down, our reaction time slows down, we don't focus on the right things. So what we want to do is lower that cortisol level before it even kicks off. So for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to warn you now, it looks and sounds incredibly strange. And it's like, yeah, right, as if that's going to do anything. But just bear with me. So think of your upcoming match, or game, and let's just think of it now. And notice if you are a person who gets anxious before games, just pretend you've got an upcoming game if you haven't. And just rate the intensity of how anxious you might feel about it, or you do feel about it. Imagine you're going on court in 2 hours, or kick-off, or whatever sport it is you play. I'll go with tennis because that's my sport. How anxious are you? I'm not talking about excited, but anxious. Okay, so I'm going to say an 8. I'd get pretty nervous before some games back in the day. So, what's your number? It's no right or wrong, but we kind of want it to be down by a 2 or a 3, because we don't want it to disappear completely, because we want some excitement, we want that extra boost, but we don't want too much, where we can fall over into the lack of composure, frustration, lack of self-belief. It all goes pear-shaped for us, and we throw the game, and the harder we try to get out of it and stop it, we can't. Okay, so the thing with tapping, this EFT, is we're going to tap on various points around our face and upper body while focusing on the unwanted emotion. So the unwanted emotion here is anxiety about my tennis match. Okay? So it's the opposite of what you do with positive affirmations, because we want to clear the negative, the unwanted emotions. So we start by tapping on the side of your hand just to set up how you feel, because we never want to brush our feeling under the carpet. It's not good. No one benefited. So I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand to tap on my left, but either hand is good. You just tap lightly and we state how you feel. So even though, so I'll say the words, so you just copy what I do. You can obviously replace it for your sport, but just copy just to get the gist of it. So it's say after me, even though I'm feeling anxious about my match, I deeply and completely accept myself anyway. Even though I'm feeling pretty anxious about my upcoming match. I can feel my heart beating faster. Got butterflies in my tummy. And actually my neck and shoulders feel a bit stiff too. And that's okay. So even though I'm feeling anxious in my mind and in my body, because I want to play well, I really want to win, and that's okay. Okay, so we're just setting up how you feel. Not because we want to feel like that, but actually, if that's what's going on, acknowledge it. It's perfectly normal. Okay, and then we're going to tap around the points. So again, I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand, but either hand and either side is fine. In fact, some people do both sides. It's up to you. So if you feel comfortable with actually, I'm going to do two hands because that felt quite good. Okay. Actually, no, then you can't see me. So I'm going to tap, so it's your eyebrow point, literally where your eyebrow meets your nose. Feeling anxious. Inside of your eye. Just follow your eye, the bone around your eye. Feeling anxious. Under your eye. I'm feeling it now. Under your nose. I'm feeling anxious. On your chin. I'm feeling anxious. Collarbone. I'm feeling anxious. Top of your head. I'm feeling it now. Now, if you find that you're going to yawn, or take a deep breath, I'm about to yawn, it's a massive clear. This is common. So it's the only time, well, not the only time, but if you want to yawn, yawn. It's not rude. It's not you're bored. It's like there's a massive release going on. So we'll do that a couple more times. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling anxious about my tennis match. Replace it for your sport. Because I really want to win. I really want to win. Because what if I don't? I'll lose. And I don't want to do that. I've been practicing really hard. And I want to win. Always want to win. I'm feeling it now. Feeling it in my head, in my shoulders, my heart beating faster, butterflies in my tummy. Feeling this anxiety now. Feeling it now. Feeling it now. Feeling anxious. Okay, if I'm going to yawn, I do apologise. So it's on the It's almost there. So just check in with yourself. How do you feel now? Has your anxiety gone down a bit? Is it the same? Maybe it's gone up. Okay, so whatever it is, that's fine. So let's keep on tapping. Oh, there we go, that deep breath I was after. Okay. I'm still feeling anxious. I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling anxious. In my chest, in my tummy, in my head, in my shoulders. Feeling it now. I really want to win. I want to play my best. I want to win. Really want to win. I want to play my best. And it's making me nervous, thinking about these things. It's making me nervous. Wanting to win. I don't want to look silly. And I know who I'm playing. And I know I should win. Because I'm better than them. And then you can insert the words here. So maybe it's, I beat them last time. Or they beat me last time. You know, maybe you've not played them before. So just insert the words. So I'm going to go with, they beat me last time. I didn't play that well. In fact, I played badly. I made so many mistakes. So many mistakes. Which doesn't feel good. And I don't want to do that this time. So maybe I can do something different. And not worry about it. And trust myself. Because I know that I play best when I'm having fun. So it's okay not to worry about the score, because it will be what it is anyway. Of course I want to win. I don't need to focus on it, because it's not helpful. Maybe I could focus on the things that are more helpful, like being on my toes, being ready to receive any serve, to always follow through. And then you can insert, what would help you play well. Footwork. I'm not going to let anything go. I'm going to run down every ball, regardless of if I get there or not. And it doesn't matter if I make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the game. And getting upset about them doesn't help. So instead, I'm going to have fun, trust myself, to play well, to play my game, and do the things I need to do to enjoy it. So I can come off court thinking I gave it everything, regardless of the result. Letting that go. Letting that go. I can be focused, aggressive, determined, committed. Most of all, have fun. letting go of any tension, letting it go now, letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. Okay, deep breath in and out. Okay, just check in with yourself. How do you feel now? I feel pretty chilled out actually. How about you? So I'm down to a 2 or a 3. How about you? Now it might be quicker for me because I do this more often, know what to expect and not know how to feel, because that's a silly thing to say, but I know what the feeling is like. Quite often people say, I don't know what I feel, because it's a new feeling. Sometimes you might still be at a 5 or a 6, and that's absolutely fine. Just tap a bit more. Rewind the video, watch it again, keep tapping, and insert your words. What's relevant to you? How do you feel? What distracts you? What makes you feel anxious? Because that's what you want to tap away. Once you've tapped it away, then you focus on how do I want to play? What can I focus on? And in tennis, footwork is basic, but often we forget it. Following through with the racket, another thing that's easy, if you're playing tentatively, feeling tense. What else for you, will help you play well? Okay, so look, hopefully that's useful. Any questions, drop a comment below or message me. I hope that was helpful. I'd love to hear how you get on after having tapped. So please do let me know. Alrighty, enjoy and see you soon.